Please welcome Fred to the stage.
Thank you. I had a rehearsal in the bungalow here. I get the Greg's on. You've only got one leg. If you sign the rear leg, just pass it in. Right, let me see. I'll do you one here, a good friend of mine. Many people might know him. His name is Shug and he done a lot in the Paisley punk scene in Glasgow and other places. Farewell, Shug, Mr. Punk. When the sad news came through, the punk scene and family friends couldn't believe we'll never see you again. Loved far and wide. Now a huge gap is left on that music map. Punk rock you kept close by your side. Sporting purple hair with such pride. Helping so many, passion you couldn't hide. The snipes, those nights, watching you on the stage. The swindlers, songs of anger and rage. You gave it all. Reasons to be waiting, that Berlin Wall. The gutter snipes, we sang along. Cocksparrow will always remember your songs. The bungalow bar, many beers and halves. Dancing on those chairs. Memories like this, forever I'll hold tight. Such laughs those nights, keeping your name alive. Friendship, I'll testify, that spirit you had will always survive. Farewell, Shug, Mr. Punk. Gone to that big gig in the sky. Say hello to Johnny and Sid. Tears on our eyelids. Our thoughts are with Carla and family too. Fellow band members that loved you true. Gentleman punk rocker, we'll never forget you. Time shared were special. Late nights, rocking, review. Farewell, Shug. Music was your life. Cherished with Carla, your sweet darling wife. Heart and soul. Farewell, my good friend, Shug McNeill, Mr. Rock and Roll. Thank you. I'm doing rehearsals actually. I'm winging it. Right, I wrote this one. If you hear your name in this poem, give a wave. This is called Sma Shot Day. Quite a long poem, I think so anyway. Sma Shot from the Doosland Stain. All the wains rearing to go. Paisley puts on a show. And the big wains too, looking upon forever true. That first week in July, all the weaver banners. Feigie, Toon Hall, Snedden, never fly low, proudly held high. Cossey Side, Newtown, Cherylston, as locals stand by. The Cherylston drummer, Tony Lawler, in Heart of the Summer, banging that drum aloud. Wee Harry from the Welly Bar, delivers proud a cool beer, shaking Tony's hand, smiling for the camera, saying cheers, followed by the procession, right down Cossey Side, an effigy raised high. Such history, never to hide. A family day out for all to enjoy. Those happy faces, girls and boys, singing and laughing, having fun as they rejoice. The local dignitaries, they bring a voice, saying hello to Hugh Henry. Laughter echoed, Abbey Close. Stories shared, and there is plenty. The sunshine beamed down in its 20s. Mike Dillon standing at the shop, sweltering heat. I'm just about to drop. Apollo music, grab yourself a bargain. Rock and roll, punk and pop, the burning of the cork. Flames alight up a Paisley sky. Locals pass by, eating chips with a small fork. Ian MacDonald, his camera's in action, that burning effigy. Many pictures of satisfaction, we all wave goodbye. Rekindled by Danny Kyle, oh, many a laughs and smiles. His jokes and patter would bring by verse, plucking those guitar strings. Brian Maguire, a twinkle in his eye. That Sma Shot hasn't ended, as we'll look forward to next July. Thank you. Oh. No many good sides of me. Right, here's one here. A good friend of mine and their family's here, Danny Kyle. They're clearly all throat. Danny Kyle, one of Paisley's town best loved characters. Singer and comedian Danny Kyle, many laughs brought us all smiles. Songs, jokes, many he would compile. A man of kindness, such generosity, respect and compassion for others, loved by all, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. Issues around the world showing humanity. We stay close to Danny's heart, stomping that Paisley punk brigade, right to all those council buildings. Oh, how supportive playing his part. The spiky top mohawks, crazy coloured hair, a true buddy and a loving father, always there to share and to care. Festival in the making, let's all prepare. Next was Washington bound, taken to the sky, meeting those Native Americans. A radio slot was soon to undergo. Wood and Indian was the title of that show. Summer art between the walking songs and the Native Americans. Typical the indigenous people fighting for survival. Danny's kind heart would always belong. A legend in his time, with a voice so fine. Folk music was his love. See his eyes shine. That bonny bonnet placed upon his head. Joy filled those stages, everyone he would tread. Scottish travelling community, the gypsy people, Romany, always had a place in Danny's heart. The humanity having that special capacity. Teaching his beloved kids all he's seen and knew. That folk world and friends alike all loved you. Missing that smile, those colourful ties, the laughter of patter flowing from those sparkling eyes. Songs of heroes and soft targets, Danny's CD. Kickaboo, an artist with a humour so true. Though funny puns loved they were by everyone. Farewell, Danny Kyle, your laughter still shines through. For Ricky, Danny, Ricky and all the family. Right. And the kids. Let's get a short one. Right. Here's one here. If you know the chorus, you can sing in. Well, I don't know if you will. This one's called High Horse Ed. It's about hypocrites. We know quite a few of them in Parliament. This was recorded by a wee band of mine called the Dead Thatchers. She's not very popular, I don't think. High Horse. Down in the west coast is the east. Maybe the north, PC police. The belly of the beast. In the south, whispering mouths. Filling their eagles, together they feast. Whose authority? Curiosity, only thy minority. Don't bump your head on that high horse Ed. Don't bump your head on that high horse Ed. Hypocrisy you fed in a persistent way. Your eyes only bled. Was it something that I said? The army of ants they led. Was it something that I said? Don't bump your head on a high horse Ed. Don't bump your head on that high horse Ed. Thank you. Here's one that might be known actually. Right, there we go. Let me see. Right, I've been reading this one the last few years at the Cenotaph. Quite emotional with a lot of people in Paisley. It's about the Glen Cinema, and it's called The Children of the Glen. We had music composed to this from Holland, and somebody in America did the vocals. It's called The Children of the Glen. As children kissed their mammies goodbye, daddies and grandparents hugged their young wains, waved them bye-bye. Oh, how they never imagined they wouldn't return. When children gathered together in the heart of Paisley town, looking forward to having loads of fun. giving coppers to the matinee, cowboys with guns riding into the sun, their pockets filled with bags of yummy sweets to see them through the show. Such a delightful treat. Little smiles did glow. The season of goodwill was still to be fulfilled, when families were preparing the birth of a new year. As mothers had a list of needy chores, to first foot family, close friends and loved ones dear. A wee dram of whiskey with a glass of beer. Running, skipping, laughing in joy along those stone cobble streets. Today we still think of those girls and boys from north, south, east and west. Oh, how Paisley town was in deep distress. As children gathered at Paisley Cross, we never knew it'd be our town's greatest loss. The children of the Glen, joy then turned to sorrow when somebody cried fire. Never again will their parents touch smiling faces tomorrow. From the streets and lanes you could hear the winds call. Oh, how that tragic Hogmanay day, 1929, when we lost the young so small, a dark cloud soon hovered over a tearful Paisley sky. The day the innocent died. From every corner street you could hear our community weep. That day, the 31st of December, in our hearts we shall always remember the children of the Glen. Thank you. This one's about Lou Reed. It's called The Door After Hours. This has got put into music in Australia. The Door After Hours. What's waiting behind the door is a light, bright as the sun. That Brooklyn boy, his work will never be undone. New York City, the velvet underground. That factory scene soon begun. The Door After Hours. Street poetry. No nonsense. Grit and power became Lou's voice, singing of those politicians who did devour their swanky offices, high-rise towers. A light as bright as the sun, that Brooklyn boy, his work will never be undone. A great legacy you left behind. Life begins again. In that sky, oh, you never did abide by. Leading the way, those rules were broken. The master poet remaining true to your heart. The Prince of Darkness, raw and outspoken, watching the streets of New York, cracking characters, watching, looking, taking notes, when that dark night of bottles do uncork. Down by the Hudson, captains sailing their boats, a light as bright as the sun. The Brooklyn boy, his work will never be undone. Every verse you read, kindled through so many in life. Sunday sunset soon brought a dark hovering cloud. You knew it didn't take long when all over the world all of your songs soon echoed aloud. Remember, it's certain we're proud. Thank you for the music. You sure were ahead of the crowd. Even top of the class, one did say. Rock and roll heart, street hassle, state of the art. A light as bright as the sun, that Brooklyn boy, his work will never be undone. The light in the dark, your life we heard through the years. Silence fell upon the mood, the melancholy in Berlin. Listen to songs like the kids, Carolyn says, and we took it on the chin. A cold shiver did emerge in every room, losing her children for all her sins. Helpless, affright in front of our eyes. All that we could hear, those kids' howling cries. That walk in the wellside, you soon did a prize. A world full of Warhol superstars, pushing the boundaries, improvise. Never was an option, accepting with approval. You stood firm, sticking to your guns. Both feet on the ground. The King of New York David Bowie crowned, leaving your mark in music, that unique sound. Farewell, Lou Reed, the Velvet Underground, the Paranoia Kia V, as light, as bright as the sun. That Brooklyn boy will never be undone. The Doors, After Hours. Hello, it's me. The Door, After Hours. Andy, hello, it's me. Thank you.
I'm sure you can do better than that. Once more for the indomitable Fred McNeill. I don't know if he's got any poetry for sale, but I'll let you know where to go on Twitter and Facebook and everything like that and find out a wee bit more about it. We're going to play you some music